I can hear your voice calling out to me, brighter than the sun and darker than the night.
And in terms of our energy as an alternative solution, obviously that's been a hot button key area, and as it relates to in terms of job creation, right here in the district and across the country, we have millions of people out unemployed. We have high unemployment rates. You know, a lot of hard times for a lot of individuals. You know, what sort of initiatives right now are you assisting to create in order to create jobs right here within the 10th district?
Well, you know, we're fighting now to get incentives for small businesses. You know, we have to give them a tax break, because if we do, and to make certain they're able to get loans, if we do that, I really feel that small businesses will begin to expand and to reach out and to hire. But they need to be encouraged, and encouraging them means that you give them a break of some sort. We need to do that. And if we are able to get the banks to respond with loans, then we can get things back on track. But right now, as long as the banks are not making loans, and there's no government incentives for the small business community to reach out and to begin to hire, and they need to have a reason to hire the unemployed. We need to give them that reason, that if you hire a person that's been unemployed for a certain amount of time, then you're given a tax benefit. If we do that, then small business will say, wait a minute, you know, this is an opportunity for us to expand and at the same time provide jobs. The government has to step in. There's no single solution to this problem. That the unemployment will continue to go up if government doesn't step in and work along with the small business community. Yes, I mean, we have the major corporations, but most of the jobs will be created by a small business, and that's what we need to focus on.
We have right now, a lot of these banks are sitting on cash. And they're sitting on this cash, this excess surplus that we've seen, almost record rates of surplus amounts within banks across the country. How do we get these banks to loan? How do we get them to say that this funds are going to assist this small business when they're so, seems like, concerned about whether or not it's going to be a risky loan, where before they would seem like they're giving money away frivolously, but now they're almost on the other side of the extreme, not giving any money away. How do we get these banks to start lending again?
I think that those banks especially that receive the TARP money, I think we should have had some strings attached to that money by saying to them, look, if you're going to take TARP money, you have to make loans.
Right.
A certain amount of this money must go out in loans to individuals and to companies. And of course, if we had done that, which would have pushed the banks to provide more opportunities for people. But the point is that we gave them the money with no strings attached, and of course you're right, they're now sitting on the money, and in some instances investing whatever they want to invest in, and not looking in terms of investing in the communities. And we have to find ways and methods to encourage the bank to say, wait a minute, you have to make loans, you know, especially those that were able to benefit from the TARP money.
And on this earth spins like a carousel. If I could travel across